So we've been talking about a lot of things about data privacy, but we know that there are a lot of myths around data privacy. Many people take it casually that privacy is not very important for them. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the common myths that people take with respect to data privacy. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you really find a new content on data privacy. And as I said, let's take some of the common myths that are there out in the market about with respect to data privacy. What is privacy? My control over my data, my personal data. Whether I want to tell you my name or not is my choice. Whether I want to tell you about my address and my phone number and my family is my choice. If I am telling you all these things for a reason, you are a friend, you should know my name. Fine. But if I am opening a bank account in your bank and sharing these details, my choice to decide whether I want you to allow sharing my personal information with a third party, maybe a dispatch of any of your communications. I would say I need only electronic because I don't want you to involve a third party to send information at my home, right? So that's what about privacy. And if I see my information at the wrong place, shared with wrong people, used in the wrong way, then I have all the reasons to get back to you and catch you and get it sorted out. There are huge penalties all across all regulations worldwide on a breach, right? The purpose of all this is to avoid the misuse of my data. Let my data be my data and my personal property. So what are the few myths about data privacy that many of us forget when we are doing our day-to-day working? First of all, you have nothing to hide. Yeah, you have nothing to hide. Privacy says it's your choice where you want to share. But I was just looking at LinkedIn yesterday and I saw a video clipping of a movie released in 1970s. Both the actors passed away in 1980s and 1990s, and AI has turned one of their fight scenes into friendly. Now, would you like your videos to get into the market and get converted into a different sort of video as compared to the action you were taking? Your choice. You have things to hide because you want to avoid the misuse of things. You want to avoid your identity theft. You don't want someone to know your credit card details and perform a financial transaction. It's your choice, definitely, but you have a lot to hide. Privacy is only a tech concern. Privacy is actually not a tech concern. One has to be very careful, and me being a technical person, I am finding it difficult when I see all around that the privacy related authorities are law people and not tech people. Tech is an enabler. Tech is a consumer of your private data and is an enabler of ensuring that your data stays private. But privacy is not a tech subject, it's a business subject and it's a legal subject. Myth number 3, I use safe platforms. Everyone does that. But from time to time, they need to be upgraded and updated, else there are vulnerabilities. You build a platform today, in 15-20 days, 1 month, someone will bring up a vulnerability to attack your platform. So the platform creators need to be aware of this, and they are, and they keep upgrading them, and you have to make sure that you keep upgrading them. You need to understand the confidentiality, integrity, and availability triad of security. Data needs to be confidential, data integrity needs to be maintained, and the data needs to be available always. That means you have an additional copy to make sure that if primary is lost, you can bring it from secondary. You should understand the data processing and sharing practices of the fiduciaries who are handling your data. Is the bank going to send courier to me through an ordinary courier, or is the bank going to send a courier to me through a reputed courier? I know the name of that company and I can validate whether they are compliant with privacy norms or not, and that gives me that extra confidence. Your choice. Myth number 4, privacy is just about compliance with laws. Well, it's a very important subject when it comes to laws and compliance. Privacy is also a fundamental right? So there's a lot of legal aspect, huge penalties, 250 crores. That's not just it. Privacy is about my personal data, not just the law. I need to be very, very careful that while law is there to help and support and ensure that my data is not misused, does not mean that it's only legal and there's nothing personal about it. Myth number 5, incognito mode of browsers keep me private. No, they share the information. Information stays transparent for the ISPs and the websites. So you are requested to use safer networks. Try and use VPNs. Try and use privacy-focused browsers who try and keep these things hidden. Go on websites that track you. People say social media does not track me. All websites track you. You don't realize that there's a cookie policy and they take your consent without you reading the cookie policy. If you think you don't want to get into getting tracked when you're not on the system, then avoid the myth number 6. You are getting tracked. But what you need to do is to give access to the cookies depending on your choice, depending on the safety of the organization you are dealing with, the website you are visiting, social media platform you are visiting, or regularly clear your cookies and delete and clear histories on a regular basis. Myth number 7. Privacy is a government or a business responsibility. Yes, it is a government responsibility, but it's again all about personal data. Government will do what government needs to do. They will put checks, they will put penalties, they will put a lot of things. But it's your responsibility also, and you share the responsibility. So you're expected to have strong passwords, use multi-factor, multi-person authentication, and rely only on reliable businesses, not on anyone and everyone. Don't leave your privacy to chance. Privacy is a matter of choice. You want to leak your personal information? Your choice. Keep it private. Leak personal information would get you into trouble sooner or later. That's about some of the myths related to the data privacy. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.